Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, we'll have a look at this. This here is a beautiful quartz brown 2023 PHEV SCL trim level, and it has this light gray, or we can call it white interior. And in this video, we'll have a look at very detailed looks on how it looks in the front, the second row, and also we'll check out the third row as well. So this video is all about the interior. We'll have a look how exactly it looks and all the details around it. So now let's have a look at the front. So the very cool part is, as soon as we open the door, let's check it out. And actually, even if we don't open the door yet, as we walk by, we can already see that the interior is nice white, and this already gives this vehicle a very special look. So as an example, here we also have a titanium gray with white interior, right? So the second we kind of walk by it, we can see it right away. That's number one. The first thing already, not even opening the door, we can see this vehicle is very special in that regard. Then the second we open the door, this is where we have extra luxury impressions. We have this diamond stitch right here, contrasting really nicely with this plastic black part right here. And then this line, the silver or aluminum looks, it complements everything else we have going on right here. Armrest, same thing, is nicely stitched, and this light gray or white color matches really nice this bronze or brown color. I like this color a lot. I think it's one of my favorite colors, especially if we look at how it looks with chrome and these 20-inch wheels and PHEV side moldings. Very nice. Okay, so then as we kind of glance over the interior even furthermore, so we can see how there's a lot of like this two-tone elements going on, but the white color or the light gray color is an overwhelming majority of the interior. Also, these A-pillars and the roof liner is almost same tone. So whenever you're inside of this vehicle, let's jump in, you have very nice and bright feel when you're in the car, because you have this massive sunroof as well, and that just adds to the extra light. So if you do like this kind of thing where you're very this open feel and light and bright, so this is an excellent choice as well. And now I think what's very important in today's market, from what I see around and feedback from our clients and viewers, a lot of the times you have to sort of get what you offered in terms of the color combination. So you might be waiting for a black PHEV GT, but hey, the dealership calls you up. We have this brown with light gray interior. It's important that you know how it looks, so that's why you can be prepped in case you might want to switch your color, and also in case you see this color and absolutely like it so much that you want to change your mind. It happens all the time as well, so it's nothing unusual that you thought you want a black and then you saw this white or light gray and oh my god, like this is my choice now. Let's have a closer look at this armrest, the headrest. So very nicely stitched as well. And then all the seats here, if we look at closer look, they're nicely stitched, white or the same tone of stitching. And this part, I like it a lot. So this, to me, it adds this Bentley luxury feel for it. I like it a lot. So it looks like $1 million. And the seat looks very nice and comfy and very special. I really like the fact that the armrest is same color as well, so that even gives you this further high-end feel. These inserts right here, same thing, nicely white. You have nice little pocket, you can put like coins or pen or whatever the case would be, right? So beautiful dial. Everything works with this tone, right? And the interior, same thing here. Look how nicely it looks, all this two-tone, and you have this piano gloss, which really stands out a lot because you have this contrast going on here. I think on the black one it doesn't stand out as much. So let's check out the second row, and then we'll move on to the third row. So the second row, same thing. As we open the door, we have this diamond stitching here, armrests following in with this white interior. These seats, they can be folded like this, right? So you have black backside, which makes sense. If you fold them down and put something to transport, you don't want white there. It's gonna get dirty too fast. By the way, I've seen these seats where clients had them for a year or so, and they still look pretty good. So I think the fact that a lot of people might be scared, oh, they're gonna get dirty too quick or something like that, is not the case. They're not that bad. So of course, more maintenance with white than it would be black one. That's a common sense. But we do have same nice pockets here for your cell phones, maps, books, whatever the case would be. This here, we're right now in the second row, and to be honest, this is my favorite spot in entire car, because you have the perfect view of the sunroof. We can see how big this thing is. It covers like almost the entire roof part. We have bright white headliner, or light gray. I always keep saying white or light gray, so that's the same thing for me. But we also can see here, if we look on the right, we can see this diamond stitch, we can see these white seats, and this is where we can see this panel that I was talking about, right? So we have white versus this piano gloss, and this really stands out in this combination. Overall, I gotta say, the front panel is very nice. It's I would say proper SUV looking, right? But you have also, you know, it's not too kind of like truck or too SUV looking. So I think Mitsubishi found the right balance in terms of designing this vehicle. But this here is definitely, you know, my favorite spot to be in, on the second row, because then we can see every like luxury item, every luxury looks on here as well. So these seats where we sit on, so SEL has heated steering, this one has heated steering wheel. It has heated seats for the back and their own climate settings, so you can adjust your heat for your hair, and this is the air outlets for that. And then the seats right here, so they fold and slide separately, right? So these seats, this slides back and forth. This one right now is all the way as back as it gets, so that's why I can't do it. So we can see these rails, right? And then where I sit, this is the 60-40 split, right? So, and same thing, they fold down the same way, right? So you can fold this completely down, or that part, or this part here, and then the back part reclines as well. So if you have second row passengers that are not happy with how much space they get, just keep in mind that this thing can be adjusted, right? A lot of the times, many people leave these settings the way they bought the car, the way they came out of factory. They never adjust it, and sometimes they're surprised to find out that the seats are adjustable. So you know that 60-40 adjustable for this forward and backwards, and for this here as well, for the back recline, you can adjust it as well. So that's a good information to keep in mind. So right now, let's check out what's going on in the trunk.